What's up, guys? I'm back at Myakka River State Park, parked here on Powerline Road. It's been, I can't believe it's been about 6 months since I've run here. Last time I was here, Myakka Trail Run Part 2 video was a week before my baby was born, and he just turned 6 months old, so that was late July. Emmett's 6 months old now. It's crazy how time flies. But I'm here today to finish the last of the hiking trails out here at Myakka River State Park. I've got about 16 miles of new trail that I haven't seen before to finish up, so I'm going to do that. But then I've got about 10 miles worth of approach and getting back to the truck. So all in all, we're looking at about 26 miles today of trail running at Myakka River State Park. This is going to be the entire east loop, including the Prairie campsite, including the Panther Point campsite, and the trails that run in that far eastern kind of little leg of Myakka River State Park. So it should be much better conditions than what I had back in July. It should be a more pleasurable experience, seeing as that it's 76 high today instead of 96. The humidity is down right now. We had a little kind of baby front, so it's dried out a little bit. Hopefully the trails got maintained this summer. If they didn't, then it's gonna be pretty shitty running again. But if they got some maintenance got done this winter and the trails are in good shape, this should be just a beautiful, long, nice run out in the prairie. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's do it. Shit. Right at 1 mile. This is great. 25.5 miles to go. I'm wet. Praying there's no large predators. Oh fuck. Just went up the Deer Prairie Slough cross trail. It's crap condition, really uneven footing the entire way. It's 1.3 out, 1.3 back. I'm about 13 and a half miles into this run, so I'm pretty much exactly halfway. I'm gonna run, here's a little post, East Loop to Prairie Campsite, 1.9 miles to Prairie Campsite. I'll probably stop, eat a burrito, stretch, and get going again. Coming into the Prairie Campsite at 15 and a half miles for the day. This Prairie Campsite's probably, I'm gonna still see Oak Grove, but this was probably the nicest spot. Definitely the driest spot if you were gonna camp, but it's also the furthest from everything. You're looking at, well, at least 15 miles to get here, and there's really no shortcuts. You could take the railroad grade, and it might cut off a couple miles, but this is a good hike back. This is corn tortilla, brown rice, quinoa, chickpeas, and a little bit of salsa for taste. It tastes like gourmet shit after 15 and a half miles out here. But I should have brought a spoon. Holy shit. I'm a little freaked out. I just ran head on into an Eastern Diamondback Rattlesnake, and it was literally thicker than my forearm. Huge venomous snake. And I didn't even know what I was looking at. I just stopped dead in my tracks. It was like an instinctive thing. Like, I'm so tired. I'm 21 miles into this thing, and I'm just on cruise control at this point, and my body just stopped, and I took 5 steps back before I even knew what I was looking at. And then he started his rattle. He wasn't even rattling. I don't know how, but my my DNA kicked in and said that's a bad thing. And so it was just kind of bright tan yellow thing in the trail, and I just stopped before I even processed what it was. Big ass snake. But it's my second rattlesnake confrontation in a week. I had another one out at Weeden Island, a pygmy rattlesnake, earlier this week. So kind of sketchy. Two rattlesnakes in a week on the trails. So definitely taking it slow. I can smell the barn. I got 6 miles to the truck of basically service roads like this, so I can pick up the pace a little bit probably and get home safe. But definitely a little shaken. Here's the Oak Grove campsite. Here we got, there's water available, but you have to treat it. Also at the Prairie campsite, I didn't show you guys, there's water. There's a well there. You just prime it up, pump. You got to treat the water though. It's not drinkable, coming straight out of the ground. There's a couple campsites in here. Looks nice, it looks dry. 4 miles. 4 miles straight. And we done. Let's go. So this is the crossing that I came through this morning. I just called the ranger because I was concerned. I don't know if you can see it. That right there, that's about a 9-foot gator. So it's only like 30 yards that I have to cross, but I am gonna go around. It's gonna add like a half mile to this whole thing. I'm at mile 27.52 and I have to turn around. So shit, this sucks. Big boy. I'm done. I had to take a 1 mile detour at like mile 27.5. So because of a 9-foot alligator that was in the crossing that I needed to do. It was only about 20-yard crossing, but 9-yard gator, 20 yards. It was about knee deep. Maybe I could have high-stepped it and beat him to the line, but after 27 miles, I wasn't feeling as quick. If it was in the beginning of the day, I probably would have gone for it. Probably not. But anyways, I'm done. That's Myakka River State Park. That was the East Loop, basically, all the way through the Prairie Campground and the Oak Grove Campground, and then all the way back Powerline Road. I estimated it at 26.5. It was 29.5, so I think I didn't count the approach there and back, because that was 3.5 miles. So who knows? That's all of the trails out here in Myakka Part 1, 2, and 3. Those 3 videos, that's all of them. That's all 40 miles and doubled up on a lot of it. I also want to give a shout out to the Pirates of the Berg. It's supposed to train with them this morning. And I should have. I would have much rather gone and run bridges with Mandy and the boys than the shit that I got into today. But anyways, hope you guys had a great day too. I'm here. Need to go there.